This video has been paid for and sponsored by HarajukuFever.com. Want some adorable merchandise for your everyday decor? Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how.
February, the month of love. Time for couples, kissing, gifts, and to gag me with a spoon. Like, seriously, everyone here in Anime America is being a bunch of lovebirds? Hell! Even the White Menace has left me for a bit. Wonder where his ass went to.
I'm sure the two of them will be very happy, won't they?
Gosh, I love Valentine's Day.
So what can I cover? Wait a second, I've heard about this thing. It's called a love-ka. It's the bait into the so-called idol hell. No, I don't believe there's such a thing as idol hell, and I'm gonna prove it. Haha! See, no well, fuck! Oh boy! Looks like I've done it this time. Let's be clear, I'm not a fan of idol shows. Not even dude-based idol shows. All of them seem to fall into this trap of being bloated casted, and I'm supposed to give a shit about all of them, or they just end up being moe blob, let's eat cake and be cute fiestas of mediocrity. Now I know it's been a while since I personally reviewed the Idolmaster anime adaptation, and I still firmly stand behind a lot of what I said, but what's changed in the time to make me watch what is arguably its largest competitor, Love Live? Well, let's start with the story of Love Live. Second year Otonokizaka. Fucking hell, I can't say Otonokizaka. Second year at Otonokizaka Academy, Kosaka Honoka has just learned her school is going to close down due to a lack of applicants. After promptly freaking the fuck out, she goes home to learn that her own little sister is going to apply to the much more popular and state-of-the-art UTX. After going one morning to the school, she sees a music video for Arise, UTX's own school idol group, and decides that if these bitches can do it, so can she, but she's gonna save her school as well. Gathering at first her two oldest friends, Kotori Minami, a considerate yet daydreamer, and Umi Sonada, the reasonable if not a little bit prude one, together they form Muse and end up gathering 6 other girls to save the school, and eventually to enter the infamous Love Live competition, which will gather all of the best school idols from around Japan to see who is the best. Now, off the bat, I will admit the show wouldn't have captured me if not for the fact that I had a ton of people in the con community around me interested in it. There was cosplay, love for the anime, and for one mobile game that had consumed them. So on a whim, I decided to download the game, and after playing it for a decent amount, I had no idea who any of these girls were or why they interacted with each other. I was like, I don't understand any of this at all, and decided to at least try the anime. And within 24 hours, I had finished the subtitled version. Yeah. Love Live is easily one of the easiest series I have ever sat down to marathon. The plot and motivations are simple, and the characters are all enjoyable enough to grab your attention without dumbing you down or turning you away. They all have motivations for joining Muse and wanting to achieve the goal other than I want to be a famous idol, yes? And having to play which girl shall get into producer-san's pants. Okay, like seriously, you have no idea how nice this is. Love Live doesn't have to double as a shitty harem anime like a lot of other idol shows do. And, say like a series such as Suki Uda, where there is also no producer, each episode can be about a specific girl's issue, but still build towards the overall plot. Granted, the plot is a bit of your after-school underdog plot, but at least it's giving the girls some outside motivation other than wanting to just be famous. And the girls get to at least achieve their base goal and move on to the goal of winning the Love Live. But even then, it serves as a feasible reward other than just the plateau of fame. Of course, other series have character issues, but they don't seem magically solved and don't contribute towards the end goal. Or if they do, it's just that episode and the girl gets shafted till the inevitable mass finale sing-along. Of course, Love Live isn't totally perfect, and certain girls do get much more screen time than others. Looking right at you, Honoka! But they still get to remain and at least contribute to the overall story. Then again, it helps that we have a cast of 9 idols compared to the likes of 12 to 15 idols like other shows. So let's start by going over each of the girls as they are the biggest contributor to the story, starting with my least favorite of them all, Nico. Nico is by far the character I like the least and contender for my worst girl in the show. However, even Nico at her worst is better than a few other series girls at their best, so I'm not totally complaining here. She's the one with the cutesy persona, the Nico Ni, of course. She can be quite the little attention whore, brash and selfish, but deep down she does actually care about all of them and takes being an idol the most serious out of all of them. She can be strong-willed, but it comes off as a little bit too mean or selfish, especially in the phone game. Also, the stunt she pulled in season 2 by outright lying to her siblings to make herself look better was so goddamn stupid and coddled. Like, I get it, Nozomi, you fucked up once! And it gets semi-encouraged until the end of the episode. That made me want to slam my face into a wall until they curbed that issue. Which again, happens in the second season. Speaking of Nozomi, she's my second favorite girl out of all of them and the group's fairy godmother, giving Muse their name. She's also probably got the worst outright trait of all of them. She's our resident washi-washi of the group. She's the boob grab-o-matic in a series that honestly does not need any of that fucking fan service. For Christ's sakes, they're like ages 15 to 18 show. You don't need it, show. You already have them dancing around in cute outfits and being cute and... Okay, but regardless, I've always liked Nozomi. She really is like the team mom and always seems to know what's best for them and has the fun personality to boot. She can be the voice of reason as much as an instigator. I also enjoy the fact that she used to be shyer and didn't fit in because she moved around a lot, and it took her grabbing onto Ellie to really make her fit in with someone. And overall, the best quality about her is that she taught Muse that love isn't just romantic. It can also be totally platonic and...
Okay, you've been going on for a while now. This is the month of love, and I see no hookups, quickies, or even makeouts. What gives, woman?
Objection! You never said what type of love it had to be. Besides, they love, like, everything about being idols. And the show is called Love Live, so it totally counts.
Alright, fine. You win this round, Megan, right? Why are they all staring at me like that?
You entered their realm. You've got about 5 seconds before you'll Nico needing to get going.
I see what you did there. Moon Prism, nope!
Wait. Fuck, I should have asked you to save me! Attached to Nozomi has to be Ellie. Ellie was the original dissenter towards Muse for the first half of season 1. Half Russian, half Japanese, and zero bullshit, I do have a few problems with her character. First one is that 3/4 of season 1 is taken to get her to defrost and join the group, as she was outright nasty in her criticisms of Muse. Even when the girls seemed to succeed, granted some of it being by her hand, she was hell-bent on making sure that they didn't get far until Umi and Nozomi did pressure her a bit. Even once she joined, they all seemed way too quick to forgive her. But hey, at least she defrosted and became a core member. Speaking of core members, we have Maki, the group's composer. Born to a family of doctors, she's kind of the resident tsundere of the group. She can be a little cold and distant, but I think it's more due to her upbringing. She gets a lot better over the season, and even in the big cry moment is the one who breaks Nico down, of all people. I also like how she seems to be willing to push others towards their goals, as well as shows growth in the most overt way towards Nozomi. Where Nozomi had pushed her to open up in season 1, she did the same to our senpai in season 2. Next comes Hanayo. Hanayo is your quiet, everyday girl who loves idols but is just too shy to admit it, and too shy to take the step forward. Like a little dormouse, she does take a little pressure from her old friend Reem and her new friend Maki just to join Muse. I really enjoy Pana from her fangirl freakouts about idols to knowing her best friend and her issues. She may be quiet, but she knows who she is and what she loves. She can also eat like a tank, and the image of her with these massive piles of rice is almost always hilarious. Now it is time for Reem. Best girl! Rin is easily my best girl with her outgoing personality and tomboy attitude. In fact, when I first got the phone game, which inevitably got me into the anime, it was Rin who I chose as my center. While she doesn't get the best development in the series, in fact, I think she gets the least amount of love and kind of gets the shaft in the character development department, what she did get worked. She's a bit afraid of her femininity, and she even shies away from it because she had once gotten teased about it. To date, her episode, Leveling Bell, is my personal favorite from the series. Getting to see her come to terms with her past and embrace her new femininity while also remaining true to herself is one of the series' best points. I also love her nya moments and the fact that she's actually allergic to cats. I do honestly wish Rin had gotten more screen time over some other girls, as her motivation did need a little bit more development. Kotori is the group's airhead and costume maker. She's quite the cutie who seems more willing to let Honoka's whims go, but at the same time I feel like she's a bit of a pushover to those whims. She's also secretly a maid in Akiba because reasons. Like, seriously, the episode Wonder Zone still makes no sense to me. However, I really did not like Kotori at first as a character. She did grow on me over time, which is a testament to the writing, making her less of Honoka's little pushover and a character in her own right. I did really like Kotori at first, but she grew on me as a rather mature member of Muse and seemed to develop her own personality. And she did really care about her friends and family. However, I do feel like she is still a little bit too lenient on Honoka. Umi, however, is not. She's the mature and stern one who started out a bit too prude, but grew to love this idol shit at the same time. And she had a lot of growth towards it. She can be stubborn and more open than she thinks. She's totally got no poker face either. I also like when season 1's climax was coming, she was more than willing to be stubborn with her feelings until the group talked it out and made her friendship with Kotori and Honoka much more believable that way. It was more believable than just happening to be her old childhood friend and this group coming together with now 6 stranger girls to become this miracle idol group. And as for Muse's leader Honoka, I am much more mixed on her as a character. Objectively, she is a good character and fills the Genki leader role by being full of optimism and is willing to bend the rules of idols because she loves it just so much and wants it to be more inclusive, but at the same time I wish to be like Umi and smack her! Honk can be so driven towards one goal it's selfish and compromises the group's well-being. But they all seem way too okay with rolling with it after a while. At the same time, I feel like her writing is way too inconsistent. She's being thrown through way too many loops where in one episode, she's being super immature and doing something dumb, and the next episode she's being oddly mature and heartfelt. I mean, it seems like her character as well as a few other are on the world's most fucked up heart monitor, and we won off this ride. And speaking of wild rides, let's talk about the animation. It's Studio Sunrise. You know, the Gundam and Code Geass people did this animation. While the 2D stuff looks really nice, the dancing scenes. Oh boy! CGI! Very bad CGI. Sometimes it makes the cute girls look like dead-eyed fish doll girls, despite the fact that they dance well and the songs are sung well and can be catchy as they are heartfelt. However, it didn't seem to deter fans of the group, and this f***er sold like crazy, warranting 2 seasons, a movie, and an eventual new group called Aquars, and a new season called Love Live Sunshine, which will get reviewed eventually as it's technically its own standalone season. And despite a lot of objective flaws, I really do love this show. Can the story be melodramatic? Totally. The final episodes of season 1 with Honeka's hissy made me more infuriated and made me really dislike Honeka as a character, and I did feel that the writing was a bit weak. Season 2 had its highs, episodes like Leveling Bell, the episode about Nozomi's past, and the snow halation episode, and its very lows, the Nico-centric episode lying about her siblings, and the fucking rice weight debate thing, and the fact is that you can tell the ending of this anime from a mile away. However, the show is heartwarming and charming. You honestly want the girls to succeed because they're endearing, and I feel like they're more than just bait for you to buy into the group and buy more things. Even at their worst, I still enjoy characters like Nico and Honoka because they truly believe in their dreams and convictions. And I'll totally admit the show made me cry. It felt like the girls' journey got to complete in 2 seasons before the movie even came out, and even then the movie does add on in a more positive way. Let it be known that the train station scene in season 2 had me bawling like a baby. Even some of the songs make me a bit emotional. Hanayo's Nawatobi and Honeka's Mo Kotori Janayo are honestly 2 of my favorite songs that are a bit more emotional, along with Rin's Koi Signal no Rin Rin Rin. In-show songs were always a blast from opening to ending, and felt well placed and well sung. The show does also include a dub, but with no dub songs, so you don't need to worry there. Directed by Tony Oliver. And it's also pretty damn good. I spent my entire Christmas Eve watching it. With the likes of Erica Lindbeck, Erica Mendez, Christina V, Kira Buckland, and Caitlin Glass, it's an all-star LA cast with a little bit of Texas flair. However, my standouts are Faye Mata's Rin, Xanathy Hughes' Hanayo, and Mary V. Harrington's Honeka being quite impressive as well. However, if you are wanting to see this dub, be prepared to dish out a pretty penny for NACE America's release. Like, I only legitimately bought the show because it was on a Right Stuff Christmas sale. However, for you sub-only people, Crunchyroll has you covered there. Overall, this is a series I can highly recommend to idol show lovers and most anime fans looking for a relaxing few days. While it's not perfect, it is quite enjoyable for even non-idol show lovers. If you're looking for some heartwarming and ear-warming fun, Love Live may be just what you need. Okay, now seriously, I need to get out of here. Hello? Anyone? Please? Guys, I'll take that Cube. Come on, Cube. Come on, buddy. I promise we can do the thing. Guys? Guys?
So, when do we tell her that the stairs are on the left?
She'll figure it out eventually. You want to get some drinks on the beach and look at this?
Oh, that looks vaguely harem-y. I'll just... What was that noise?
Seems the only way to lure her out of cute girl hell is by giving her cute boy hell.
Token Rob, give me the boys!
This is cute. This is cute. You know what? I need this. Take my money. It's too cute to resist. So, once again, this review has been paid for and sponsored by HowToJukafever.com. This website has some of the cutest merchandise on the internet, like this one. And this one. And okay, I need that one too. Gimme. I want it. They even feature some cute merchandise from Overwatch, Cardcaptor Sakura, and Sailor Moon. Oh, I'm gonna go bankrupt. That's too cute. I need it all. If you'd like to have some of this cute stuff for yourself, click on the link down below and check out HowToJukafever.com. Thanks again for watching this review. To keep up with the latest info on Anime America, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Tumblr. If you wish to support Anime America, be sure to share this video, as well as leaving a comment and liking our video. If you wish to support us financially, we have a Patreon page, posters for sale on Store Envy, and awesome t-shirts on Teespring. Be sure to check out more of our videos here, as well as our sister channel, Pop Spectrum, where we review anything in pop culture. Thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned, Anime America.